So, good day everyone. To start with, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Carmel Joy B. Buntilaw, 18 years old. So, let's proceed to the cardiovascular conditioning prescription. So, the components are FITT, which F stands for frequency, I for intensity, T for time, and last T is for the type. For the frequency is 3 times a week. Intensity is light since I am a beginner. Resting heart rate is equivalent to my resting heart rate is 91 beats per minute. Heart rate reserve is 76%. Target heart rate, in order to get the target heart rate, we're going to use this 220 minus the age minus the resting heart rate times the heart rate reserve, which is converted into decimal, and plus the resting heart rate. So for mine, 220 minus 18 minus 91, and then the result of 220 minus 18 minus 91 is multiplied by 0.76, then plus 91, and this I get the result of 175.4. So HR at high interval is 175.4 beats per minute, since the target heart rate is the basis for this. HR at low interval, we're going to use the target heart rate. We're going to use the formula in how we get the target heart rate, but instead of the heart rate reserve is converted into decimal, we're going to use the half of the heart rate reserve, which is converted into decimal, plus 91. So my result for the HR at low interval is 133.2. Borge rate of perceived exertion is 2. So for the time, for the warm up, 5 minutes stimulus, 23 minutes cool down for 5 minutes, number of cycles 2. So the type of exercises in which I'm going to perform, I've chosen to be performed, are the jumping jacks, jog in place, and burpees. So for the muscular resistance training prescription, my training age is 18. Goal is to increase strength. Volume is light. Frequency 2 times a week. And session or duration is 19 to 20 minutes, which includes warm up and then cool down. So for the warm up stretch, I've chosen are the arm circles for duration 30 seconds. Sets, 2 sets are 2 repetitions. Leg swings, 2 sets for 30 seconds, and then that has 2 repetitions. Cossack squat, duration is 30 seconds, 2 sets, and then 2 repetitions. So for the exercise, I've chosen are the push-ups, squats, side lunges, plank, jumping jacks, and mountain climbing. So for the sets, for the push-up, 2 sets and 12 repetition, and rest for 1 minute, and then load for 65%, 1 RM, and RP is 2. For squats, 2 sets with 2 repetitions and rest for 1 minute, which loads 65% and 1 RM, and RPE is 2. For the side lunges, 2 sets and 12 repetitions and rest also for 1 minute, then load 65%, 1 RM, and RPE is 2. So for the plank, 2 sets, 12 repetitions, and also rest for 1 minute, then load also for 65%, 1 RM, and RPE is 2. So for the jumping jacks, also 2 sets, 12 repetitions, and rest also for 1 minute, which loads 65%, 1 RM, and RPE is 2. Mountain climbing, 4 sets for 2 minutes, 12 repetitions, and rest for 1 minute, which loads also 65% of 1 RM, and RPE is 2. So all of the exercises I've chosen has 2 sets, 12 repetitions, then rest for 1 minute, load 65%, 1 RM, and has an RPE of 2. So for the cool down stretch, the first that I've chosen is the shoulder stretch, duration for 30 seconds, 2 sets, and then 1 repetition. Next is a tricep stretch that has a duration of 30 seconds, that has also 2 sets and 1 repetition. And lastly is the quad stretch that has a duration of 30 seconds, then 2 sets and 1 repetition.